Thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out the whole show, hit the link at the bottom of the screen. It's available exclusively on odds.com. We move on to 12:30 p.m. Eastern action. Cincinnati Bearcats, 2-1 on the season. First road game at number 12 ranked Tennessee Volunteers, who had 5 COVID-related postponements and finally got to play a game at Thompson-Boling Arena in Knoxville, Tennessee. They are 1-0 on the year. It was a very unbelievably good defensive performance in a 56-47 win at home over Colorado. Let's see what we're dealing with here. We have 2 books, FanDuel and FoxBet, that have already come out with lines. Again, it's 5:41 p.m. on Friday, December 11th. This is for games on Saturday, December 12th. Tennessee, 7.5-point favorites at FanDuel, 8-point favorites at FoxBet, and that is juiced to -118. So FanDuel at -110 at 7.5, giving a much better line here. Cincinnati bounced back from their 77-69 loss at home to Xavier by beating Furman 78-73. They are hitting 47.1% from the field, getting excellent distribution at 17.3 assists per game. Tennessee, 1 game under their belt, that 56-47 win at home over Colorado. The Volunteer defense was very strong, shutting down McKinley Wright, who we know what he can do offensively, averages 22 points a game. They held him to just 8 points. 8 points, 6 at the half, 2 in the second half. They clamped down defensively, and my goodness, only allowed 47 points in their home debut, but only 1 game to really garner any feel for this basketball team. John Ryan, take it away. We have Tennessee at either 7.5 or 8-point favorites. Let's roll.
I'm on Cincinnati in this game for all the reasons you just outlined. It is only 1 game, but Tennessee's already been expected to be a solid defensive team for the entire season. So allowing 47 is shocking whenever it happens. Virginia, the last couple of years, has held opponents to their season lows on, sometimes 10 teams during the course of the season that they play have their season low in points. So Tennessee is going to be one of those types of teams. But we look at, again, 1 game sample. Tennessee had a real struggle on offense and had a 0.8 assist-to-turnover ratio, whereas Cincinnati has a few more games under their belt, and they're 1.44. So there's more proof in the pudding with Cincinnati having a few games under their belt and establishing the fact that they are a good ball-handling team. They don't turn it over very much. They get more assists than turnovers, 50% more assists than turnovers. And their assist-to-field goal percentage or ratio is one of the best in the nation, too. So, when I see a team like this, and Tennessee on offense just seems to be like, I hate to say it, seems like I'm looking at the football team. Tennessee has a decent defense in the SEC, but, how many times have we said, Jimmy, that they have trouble scoring? And much the case here right now with the basketball team, coincidentally. But I think Cincinnati, may not be on paper the best team, but when I'm getting 8 points or 7.5, I think Cincinnati's a live dog, and I would recommend sprinkling just a little on the money line too, just in case.
Ooh, I like it. Cincinnati Bearcats, and you can get a great line right now at FoxBet, John, +8 at +100.
That's gold. At least I think it's gold.
That's beautiful. Cincinnati Bearcats, John Ryan on a 8-point dog that pops off at 12:30 p.m. Eastern, Saturday,